Know your zone. Determine your USDA hardiness zone to understand your local climate. Visit the USDA Plant Hardiness Zone map online for zone information. Choose plants that are recommended for your specific zone to ensure successful growth. Start small. Begin with a small garden plot or raised bed to manage and learn from. Raised beds are excellent options for beginners, offering better soil control and drainage. Start with a manageable size and expand as you gain experience and confidence. Choose a sunny spot. Select a location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day. Consider factors like nearby trees or buildings that may cast shade. Place your garden where it's convenient for you to access and tend to regularly. Prepare your soil. Invest in quality soil or create a mixture of compost, peat moss, and vermiculite for raised beds. Test your soil for pH levels and nutrients to determine any necessary amendments. Ensure proper drainage to prevent waterlogging, especially in raised beds. Pick easy plants. Start with easy-to-grow plants like tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, and herbs. Choose varieties labeled as beginner-friendly or easy to grow for best results. Research the specific needs and growing requirements of each plant before planting. Read seed packets. Pay attention to planting instructions, including depth, spacing, and recommended planting times. Follow the guidelines provided on seed packets for successful germination and growth. Keep seed packets for reference throughout the growing season. Water regularly. Water deeply and evenly, aiming for moist but not waterlogged soil. Water early in the day to minimize evaporation and reduce the risk of disease. Use drip irrigation or soaker hoses to deliver water directly to the roots and conserve water. Mulch your beds. Apply a layer of organic mulch like straw, shredded leaves, or wood chips around plants. Mulch helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Replenish mulch as needed throughout the growing season to maintain its effectiveness. Support vining plants. Provide support for vining plants like tomatoes, cucumbers, and peas to keep them off the ground. Use stakes, trellises, or cages to support plants and prevent damage. Train vines to climb supports as they grow to maximize space and airflow. Protect your garden. Install fencing or use barriers like row covers to deter pests and prevent damage from animals. Consider using natural deterrents like companion planting or predator decoys. Regularly inspect your garden for signs of pests and diseases, taking action promptly to prevent outbreaks. Stay organized. Keep a garden journal to track planting dates, varieties, and observations about growth and harvests. Use labels or markers to identify plants and keep track of their progress. Plan and schedule garden tasks ahead of time to stay on top of maintenance and care. Rotate crops. Rotate crops each year to prevent soil depletion and reduce pest and disease problems. Follow a simple 3-year rotation plan, alternating plant families in different areas of your garden. Keep a record of your crop rotation schedule to help plan future plantings. Use raised beds. Raised beds offer better soil drainage, fewer weeds, and easier access for planting and maintenance. Choose materials like cedar, redwood, or composite lumber for raised bed construction. Consider the height and width of your raised beds for accessibility and ease of use. Add compost. Incorporate compost into your raised bed soil annually to improve soil structure and fertility. Use homemade or store-bought compost to enrich the soil with organic matter and essential nutrients. Apply compost as a top dressing or mix it thoroughly into the soil before planting. Learn from others. Seek advice and guidance from experienced gardeners, neighbors, or local gardening clubs. Attend workshops, classes, or community events to learn new techniques and share knowledge. Join online gardening forums or social media groups to connect with fellow gardeners and ask questions. Watch for pests. Regularly inspect your plants for signs of pests, including chewed leaves, holes, or discoloration. Use natural pest control methods like hand picking, spraying with insecticidal soap, or introducing beneficial insects. Keep your garden clean and tidy to minimize hiding places and breeding grounds for pests. Harvest frequently. Harvest vegetables and herbs regularly to encourage continuous production and prevent over-ripening. Check your garden daily during peak growing season for ripe produce. Use sharp scissors or pruning shears to harvest fruits and vegetables without damaging plants. Enjoy the process. Gardening is a rewarding and enjoyable activity that connects you with nature and promotes well-being. Take time to relax and appreciate the beauty of your garden as it grows and evolves. Share your gardening experiences with friends and family, and celebrate your successes together. Experiment and learn. Don't be afraid to try new plants, techniques, or gardening methods. Keep a curious and open mind, and be willing to learn from both successes and failures. Embrace the journey of gardening as a continuous process of discovery and growth. Have fun. Above all, have fun with your garden. Enjoy the process of nurturing living plants and watching them thrive. Take pride in the fruits of your labor, whether it's a bountiful harvest or simply the joy of spending time outdoors. Gardening is as much about the journey as it is about the destination, so relax and enjoy every moment.